Welcome again. Part 2 of mantra meditation and basic requirements for meditation. In part 1, you came to know about asan, or a piece of blanket to sit upon. This asan or the piece of blanket acts as an insulator between your body and earth. When you are sitting in an easy pose on the ground with your folded legs, or in lotus position or half lotus position, or simply sitting by folding your neck, your spine is straight and you sit on this asan, or you are sitting on a dining chair, which is the easiest chair to sit upon, with your legs flat on the floor. Just wear a rubber sole sandal, or keep a piece of doormat or something like that to insulate your body from earth. Leather sandals should be avoided. Place your asan first on your chair cushion and then sit on it. Second ingredient in this is a rosary. A rosary is a stringed bead. The beads are stringed together. It can be of anything, just like pearls, small beads made out of coral, red coral, small beads made out of tulsi stems. But the best and for all purpose, the rosary of Rudraksha, as I am showing you here, Rudraksha rosary is best. In this rosary you will find that there are, starting from here and completing a full circle and ending it here, there are 108 beads. There is a 109th bead which you can see separately. This 109th bead is a limit, a boundary, and after that there is a small flower like thing made out of thread. This is to indicate the end of a rosary and to indicate the position of 109th bead. When we are doing a jap on this rosary, we should start from number 1, go down counting, then come to the other side and finish at 108. Then we should not cross it on the other side. We should take care and note of this 109th bead. We should not jump and start again from 1. This means that we are limiting ourselves and making obstacles on our path. In a moment, in one of the parts, I will show you how to do a jap on the rosary bead. To understand it now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and then like that you reach 108 on the other side. Then from here this 108 becomes 1 and you go back to another side which earlier was number 1, that becomes 108. Then you come back once again from the same side. This 108 becomes 1, and then you start counting and reach other side. Each time you finish 108, it is known as one mala, rosary. 108 has got its own significance in a jap. Half of it is 54, still half of it is 27, and that is why most of the scriptures define that you should do a jap in multiples of 9. If in multiples of 9 you do a jap, in 12 days you will be completing one mala or one rosary or one round. As you practice and progress in your sadhana, your sitting becomes more and more comfortable. You can sit longer, then you can continue up to one mala in one sitting. Then you should not do odd number just like that. You should take a sankalp that now onwards I will do 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 malas for so many days. Why only odd? Yes, there is a reason. Odd numbers are always used in jap mala or while doing a jap. Even counts, even number of rounds are not to be used, it is omitted. Third ingredient is your water. A bottle of water, simple water, drinking water. This also you have to use. There are various other things which are described in scriptures, but one should have a proper knowledge of those things to be used, else they hinder the progress if used unknowingly, wrongly. So one should use only proper way and the easiest and simpler way, which any householder, any office boy, any housewife, anyone can use. So these three basic things are required, which also includes a fourth one, very easily available to everyone. This is a cap, simple cap, head cover, simple head cover. You place it on your head. You can also use a small cotton linen, or the Sikhs are using a turban. Ladies should also cover their head while doing this jap or meditation. Reasons can be explained elsewhere at other time, but for now this much, and we continue in our other part. Thank you.